This is Dylan, also known as Picklefig Photo, and he takes amazing cyberpunk photos. He challenged me to build a Cyberpunk PC with one of the masks that he made, and I said, you're in luck. You know what, I'm up for the challenge, because I love Cyberpunk, and I think this would be a really cool PC. So let's do it. The challenge was to find a case that would incorporate this mask. Something that looks kind of similar, that would really kind of accent the uniqueness of this mask. So let's go take a look to see what we can find. I wanted to find a case that looked similar to the mask that would, kind of incorporate it, like really complement it. But some of these, like, how do you even mount that mask? Like, where do you, what do? Do you just strap it to the front, top, inside? I don't know. So, it's a lot harder to try and sift through all of these cases here, try and find something that would fit. I always like Lee and Lee cases, so let's see what they got. A lot of good cases here, but again, like, how do you mount that mask on the front of these? So I don't know if these are gonna work. Let's keep searching. After looking at a billion cases, I think I found the perfect one, and it's actually kind of shocking how perfect this actually is. Because if you look at the mask, it has the things on the side that coming out and stuff like that. Raijintek actually has the NYX Pro, and look at this thing. I mean, it has the thing sticking out the side like the mask. I mean, it's like this case was made for this mask. Here, I need to, how do I, come on. I need bigger pictures. I need some pictures. Gallery, of course, gallery. Idiot. I mean, look at this thing. Perfect. Boom. Found it. But now we got to get a hold of someone at Raijintek and see if we can get one of their white cases, because that would make a good base, kind of a primer. You can sand a little bit, and obviously white is always a good primer. So when we paint the case, so let's try and get a hold of these guys and see if they would like to donate the case to this awesome project. It's ringing. Hey, this is Ryan with PC Battle Stations, and would you guys love to sponsor a white NYX Pro for a Cyberpunk build? Hello? Hello? Must be a bad connection. Must be my phone. I got an idea. No one has ever thought of doing this, but watch this. I'm gonna try and spam their social media accounts by sliding into their DMs and see what happens. No one has ever done this. This is the first time right here. It worked. Got a hold of my boy Tony at Raijintek. He's gonna send one over. Thanks, buddy. All right, while that case is en route, I hit up my boy Dylan, since he's a pro at Photoshop. So I asked him to create a mock-up of what he would, kind of envision this case to be. And he did not disappoint. But this thing looks sick. I don't know if I can actually pull this off. Let's just see if I can completely destroy it. You ready? Let's go. Hold on a second. We're going to take a break to feed this guy. I think it's time for... What is it time for, bud? What is it time for? It's time for treats. Let's go get some treats. Time for treats, buddy? Whoa. Huh? Time for treats? What time is it? What time is it? Treats? All right, sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Let's get you some treats. Come here. Sit. Sit. Stay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, get treats. The case is here. Let's go get it. Look at this case. This thing is huge. This thing is awesome though. It's gonna really complement that mask. It's gonna be a beautiful Cyberpunk case. I can't wait to get started. Let's just hope that I don't screw it up. So right now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna tear it apart. We're gonna do some wet sanding, smooth everything all out, and probably get some of that powder coat off. The white will be a nice primer. So let's go ahead and get started. Wish me luck. All right, this was white before, and I went ahead and already spray painted the base coat. of this turquoise or whatever on here. And then I created a stencil called Pickle Fig Photography here. And then I taped this off right here and then spray painted this photography black. And then right now we're gonna go ahead, I'm going to use the painter's tape and cover this, protect this, so I can spray paint this kind of hot pink, fluorescent, using the Createx airbrush colors. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're also gonna do another panel that's gonna be pink too. Got my spray gun, my HVLP spray gun, got the pink in there, ready to go. Let's go spray. And we're just using a small little pancake compressor for our little spray gun. Here's the other piece right here. We got Pickle Fig stencil on it right now. I took a little heat gun to it so it kind of sticks on there a little bit. So we're gonna also spray that with the hot pink. All right, can you see anything wrong here? I guess I was so distracted about this video that I was so stupid. I didn't even put tape on the parts that can't. I don't want to spray pink on it. I mean, come on. Dude, seriously, what's wrong with you, Ryan? Jeez. So I'm just gonna continue spraying this pink, but I'm gonna tape all around this Pickle Fig to protect it, and then I'll see if I can wet sand this pink off of the white here. Jeez, come on, man. There, that's what it should have looked like. Come on, man, idiot. All right, let's try this again. Oh, can't believe I just did that. Oh well, we all make mistakes, so hopefully I can correct it. So in the meantime, while that's drying and I'm applying more coats, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get this bad boy ready, because as you can see in this one, we are going to have like a little yellow and on the bottom here. So I'm going to use this bad boy, pearlized, kind of like yellow. And then I'm just going to tape off this right here, paint all on this bottom. So tape everything right here. Let's go do that. All right, there's some touch up that needs to be done here yet. It looks like I got too anxious and it was a little too wet, and there's a couple places that need to be kind of touched up a little bit. So I'll do that when this dries a little bit. Now let's see if I screwed this one up at all. Hopefully I can just take this off. It'll be good, other than just that pink that I left in that white part when I forgot to cover it. And so let's just see what this one needs. Oh good, this is just coming out with a Q-tip and just kind of water, just looking at it. So hopefully I can fix that before it dries too much. And then I need to fine tune where it didn't seal. See if I can fine tune those lines. So the Pickle Fig that I put on here looked bad. The stencil really didn't take, and it kind of came off pretty easy. So the importance of actually sanding this down is very important. So what I did is I did a little wet sanding. This is, I think, 2000 grit, little handheld, little 2000 grit. And then what you do is a wet sandpaper, where you're able to get like a little bucket and put like a drop or two, or a little bit of the soap with some water. Put some water on here, and then just kind of sand this down. Maybe 800 grit if they do it like a little powder coating on the case. But this one is just a nice little gentle to get off, kind of smooth it out a little bit, so the paint will be able to adhere a little bit better. So hopefully this is going to take. So we're going to try that again. Pickle Fig, pink, and then we're going to also do this one with some teal and some other decoration here. So let's try it again. So let's print off another stencil that I can use. I wasn't happy with that blue stencil. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to use maybe like a thinner black vinyl ones. So let's print from my vinyl cutter right now. We're gonna use white. Ghost Energy, not sponsored, but I need this. It's only 5 calories too, and no added sugars, and gives me some natural caffeine, some little pick-me-up. Send it. So I'm going to take off the letters here, and then that will expose the pickle fig. Put that right on the place we want to paint. Bada boom, bada bang. And I don't need to use this transfer tape right here. Typically you kind of use that if you had, maybe if I was just trying to keep all these letters, if it was the opposite, if I had these in place and took this off and then I wanted these all to be remain in place, or if I had something in the middle that could potentially move around. So I don't need the transfer tape. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this, put it down right here, should be good. We'll go paint. And then this sticker is going to be right here. So will that fit good? Yes. That'll be good. Take a look at this. So put on one coat, then let it dry for about 10 minutes, and then put on a second coat, let it dry for about 10 minutes. So right now it's fairly dry, but not too dry. So let's take a look to see how it turned out. Hopefully that seal with this vinyl will have a better seal than the stencil here once. So let's take a look. See all this stupid thing. Alright, that's looking decent. So cool. Let's get all those a little better. Let's get all those other pieces off here. All right, that looks better. So it's a little cleaner. Wish the lines were a little sharper, but I think that'll work. That'll be good. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this like little sticker right here, because this sticker was a little harder to try and print with vinyl with multicolor, because we wanted little touches of the pink and the turquoise in there and stuff like that. So I think the sticker was a better option. We'll see. We'll put that on there, do a clear coat over it, and see if that stays. But it'll look pretty cool. Here it is with the sticker. So that'll look pretty cool. Clear coat over this whole thing so the sticker will stay on. I don't know, I've never done that before. So let's see if the clear coat will just come over the top and won't affect the plastic or anything like that. Won't like react to the plastic. Fingers crossed. We'll see if that works. I don't know, never done it. Let's give it a try. Next up, we're gonna do this pineapple color. We blocked off this little section right here, and so all this other stuff right here will be this little pineapple color right here. Pineapple. All right, we're gonna do some red right now on a couple pieces, so let's go. All right, so here's the finished pieces right now. They turned out really good. So this is that one piece and this piece with multiple colors here and stuff like that. That looks good. And then this piece turned out really good. What I ended up doing is I ended up dropping down some white for a good primer, because this was looking darker. And so we dropped down some white and then the color, and then it really pops. And so I was thinking it would take a little bit better, or the color would be a little bit more vibrant, but it wasn't. It was kind of blending in with this green. But dropping down some white first, little primer first, and then dropping the color down, it really pops. So way better, especially on this green. Everything else seems to be fine. But yeah, so that's that. Here's the finish with the pineapple on it right now. I think that'll look good. All right, so we're almost done. We got to paint this piece right here, and then we got to paint this bottom piece right here, and then we got to figure out how we're going to mount this mask to the front of the case. So we still got some work to do for the case to be fully complete, painted, modded. So I'm gonna make this 2-part kind of like painting the case series. So we'll see you guys in the next video here real soon. Stay tuned.